Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Yvette Armas. My favorite inventions are the internet and the computer. The internet. Its origins date back to 1969, when the first computer connection, known as ARPANET, was established between three universities in California, the United States. In 1962, the ARPA created a computational research program under the direction of John Linkender, a scientist at Massachusetts Institute of Technology. This network was developed, updated, and eventually became the backbone of the Internet, already open to the general public at least until 1990. In 1957, the USSR launched the first artificial satellite in history, Sputnik 1, and this context advanced research project known as ARPA, allied to the Department of Defense, are organized in the United States. This was created in response to the technological and military challenges of the then USSR, and as said later, it would be considered the organization that laid the foundation of what would be known as the Internet decades later. In 1962, Paul Baran presented a communication system that, by means of computers connected to a decentralized network, was immune to external attacks. In the event that one or more nodes are destroyed, the others can continue to communicate without any problem. This project was based on the work of Leonard Kleinrock, who a year earlier published from MIT the packet switching theory that raised the feasibility of using this revolutionary technique. This theory is based on the fact that all the information that comes out of the device is divided into blocks to be transmitted over the network, and these blocks are called packets. In this year, 1983, that is normally marked as the year the Internet was born. It was then that the United States Department of Defense decided to use the TCP/IP protocol in its ARPANET network, thus creating the ARPA Internet Network. Over the years, it remained with the name of only Internet. That makes the Internet is a network that connects other networks and devices to share information. This is done through pages, sites, or software. Through text, audio, video, music, and images, the Internet allows us to learn, and have fun. The inventions of the Internet has changed the way of life of large societies. Immediate access to information led to the opening of new communications channels around the world. Joseph Marie Jacquard invented a punch card system in 1802 to try to automate his looms, and in 1822 the Englishman Charles Babbage used these cards to create a differential calculus machine. Only 12 years later, 1834, he managed to innovate his machine and obtain an analytical machine capable of the four arithmetical operations and of storing numbers in memory. up to 1050-digit numbers. For this reason, Babbage is considered the father of computing, since these machines represent a leap into the world of computing as we know it. The first computers emerged as logic calculation machines due to the needs of the Allies during World War II. Harvard University designed the first electromechanical computer in 1942 with the help of IBM. The history of computers would not have had the course it had without the inventions of transistors in 1947, the result of the efforts of Bell Laboratories in the United States. The first modern computer appeared in the fall of 1968 as a prototype presented by Douglas Albert. It had for the first time a mouse of pointer and a graphical user interface, forever changing the way users and computing systems will interact from now on. Basically, any type of computer performs data processing operations, then exposing them as information. Precisely, the primary function of a computer is to carry out data process automatically at high speed and without human intervention. Computers are very essential for life and health men because through it we perform the smoothest and most comfortable work. Communication today occupies a predominant place and is considered an essential factor in all organizations.